Hi, I'm Keegan Gerhard, and I am going to show you how to properly cut a cake. First, choose your weapon of choice. Now, you just need a big French knife. Am I doing this just to show off? No, I am not. I'm doing this because I got a really big cake. The cake, the width, the span of the blade needs to be at least as big as the cake is wide. Now, if you want to be a cheater until you get good at eyeballing where the middle is, Food Service Warehouse sells this. They come in different increments. The number of slices can be done different on each side, but you obviously only have two choices, so they sell these in different increments. Now the great thing is, the underside will give you your 6, 12, and 9 o'clock. So center the circle in the middle, right? And it just makes a little mark. Press evenly. Lift that off there. You don't need to make a huge mark. You don't need to make a cut. Just make enough of an indent that you see where to put your knife, right? And you can see those marks. Get a pitcher. Put some water in it. Hot water is best. Not necessary, not imperative, but hot water is best. Give yourself a deep vessel if you're using a big knife so that you can get most of the knife underneath. Put a towel down there, simple little tip. Have your damp towel to wipe the blade as you cut, because you'll see that I'll need to wipe the blade even after I dip it to dry it off so that I don't get water on the next slice either. If the water is hot or the blade is hot, it will obviously cut through the chocolate. So much easier. But what it does is it melts things around it, and if you just cut and then cut and cut, and even if you wipe, you'll never get it all the way clean if you don't have a hot, wet blade. And then what will happen is when you cut one slice and you go to the next one, there'll be a bunch of debris on the top of that next slice. It looks kind of weird, and some people notice that. So wet knife, wipe before you cut. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cut half this cake. Let's say we don't know how busy we're gonna be. I've cut all the way through one half. Now I'm gonna cut this into two halves. Make that a little bit wet so it's easy to wipe. Dip in water again, warm up the blade a bit, follow that guide, cut straight down, dip in water, do a wipe so you don't get water and debris on the next slice. Obviously you're going to go the knife tip all the way through to the other side, so that when you pick that up, you have a perfectly sliced piece of cake, and you have a perfect point on the cake as well, and that point is important to people. So with just a little bit of practice, a little bit of experience, maybe a couple of these, then you'll be able to cut any size cake in any amount that you need, whatever's best for your restaurant or your business. Have fun. To learn more about the products featured in this video, visit www.foodservicewarehouse.com or call them today.